Hey,
All
Joe.
right, guys, we are live here today for Chopper History. DP and I both are actually at random different locations. DP's on vacation. Hey, Dad. For Chopper History. DP and I
Hi,
both
Joe.
are actually at. How's it going?
Good, good. We're
So,
we just finished breakfast, so I'm sitting in the parking lot of the restaurant.
so I don't know how hot it is up there, but it is brutal here today. It is muggy and probably mid to high 90s.
Yeah, it's pretty hot here. I'm sure it's going to be in the 90s if it isn't already.
Yeah, so today on Chopper History, sponsored by Indian Motorcycles, Law Tigers, and Badlands, we are going to have Jason Sims, who is the curator, the man behind the Cannonball, which is in less than 2 weeks. So let's just get right to it. Let's bring on Jason. Hold on one second.
What's happening?
How's it
Hey,
going,
Jeff.
Jason?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm here at World Headquarters, Cannonball Nation, trying to get ready for the event. I'm actually leaving here in just a few days.
Yeah, you got a lot to look forward to this year, huh?
Cool. Yeah, I would imagine. So how far?
Are you frozen?
I'm here.
You guys go ahead. I'm frozen.
Okay. So, anyways, Jay, where are you headed to first?
So my goal was to actually go to Davenport, Iowa for antique motorcycle swap meet here next week. Whether I make it there or not is yet to be determined. As you know, the world's a little upside down right now. It's really tough to get stuff on time from vendors. So I'm actually just waiting here for stuff to show up before I can leave. I think I'm pretty well prepared mentally, physically, and I think all the vehicles are ready to go. I'm just waiting on stuff from vendors, stuff that we need, merchandise and, some logistics things and stuff like that we need for the run. So hopefully it'll show up on time and, hopefully I'll be able to make it to Davenport too.
Now, are you going to you're setting up in Davenport?
That's the plan. Like I said, whether we make it there or not, I don't know. I may have to wait till last minute to get out of here just because of just waiting on stuff, especially merchandise and a few other things that we need for the run. Still waiting on the trophies to show up and some of that stuff. So can't leave home without the good stuff.
What are you doing for trophies?
So I'm actually going to do a pretty special reveal. Just about 30 minutes ago, I got our big Grand Champion trophy in the mail. Special delivery. I've been waiting on this thing for a long time. Hopefully sometime today or tomorrow, I'll do a live or a recorded unveil of the trophy. This thing is really special. It's actually probably one of the biggest trophies that we've done and one of the most expensive ones that we've ever done. So I work a really, really great guy.
Yeah, can you tell us who did it?
Yeah.
I'm going to leave that for the video. I mean, this thing is really
cool. No previews, huh?
It's I haven't even opened it. I haven't even seen it myself. This thing is like in a crate that's probably 3 feet by 3 feet. That's how big this thing is, I think. So
how are we going to take that home?
Yeah, somebody's going to need a trailer to take it home.
I'm already trying to figure out the logistics of that. I'm like, dang, I planned everything of how everything's going to be packed and maximized every space to the full potential. Then I get this big old crate and it's like, dude, what am I going to do with this thing?
Is it a mini motorcycle?
You'll have to wait and see. So, no, this thing is going to be super, super cool. I'm excited. Like I said, it's going to be one of the most expensive awards that we've ever done. I found this guy on Instagram, I don't know, a year ago or so. When I seen what he was doing, I had to make a deal with him on it. And so hopefully make sure you guys are watching and we'll, like I said, we'll put it out there here for everybody to see.
Yeah, so that's going to be on the Cannonball Facebook page.
It will be. Yep. I'll do a YouTube video too, probably, and then we'll put it out on the Facebook page and Instagram so everybody can see it. So.
All right, so I'll be sure to share it on our page.
Dude,
You
this thing
usually post.
is spectacular. We also got some really other great trophies. I just got done doing a video on those. Our friend Bartek um, from Poland got made from us. He's got this really great artist friend from Poland. He made us some great trophies this year. Of course, our friends over at Oxford Pennant made these. We got the award pennants that are like behind me. We'll have a bunch of those. And I mean, this year of the award, I'm telling you.
Bartek brought me some chocolates in Milwaukee on the chase, and I'm not a chocolate fan, but I ate one and they were wicked good. And then I put them in my saddlebag and forgot about them, and they were like a pile of mush.
So you had one mess of chocolate.
Yeah, it was one giant chocolate. Jason, so you just released all the stops, which there's. Sorry, Dad, to cross you out of this. There's all the stops. So what stops are you most excited about?
Oh, dude, I'm telling you what. I mean, I think every single one of these stops is going to be the greatest. A lot of these cities are wanting to get back to normal with everything going on. So they're really going out and stepping it up this year. Stops like the Rip Rap Roadhouse, one of our riders, Jason Wadzinski, in Dayton, Ohio, he owns this great bar and restaurant. Their stop is going to be unbelievable. Places like Arkadelphia, which another one of our riders is the mayor of that town, Scott Bird. That town is going all out. Steve Klein, another guy, Victoria, Texas, they're going all out.
I'm looking forward to going to Steve Klein's.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. I mean, between those three group of guys, I think they're really trying to battle this year to see who's going to have the best stop. But, we have
the Rip Rap should be good too.
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of great Harley dealers that are behind us. Some other cities, Haggerty Insurance are going to do a great stop for us the first night in Traverse City. Really, we just picked up a new hosted stop yesterday. We lost one in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Yesterday, I made a deal with another group of people there. And, some of this stuff is coming together last minute. We've had a lot of changes over the last 2 years of having to postpone the event from this time last year to now. A lot of these companies and cities that we were worked with were devastated and, didn't have the budget or the means with employees and volunteers and stuff like that to really make a hosted stop good for us. So we've had a lot of changes this year. It's been really tough to do events, but hey,
sure.
I think we put on a pretty good one with what we're working with. I mean, this could end up being one of the better ones of all times.
What's the stop in Spartanburg?
So that one's going to be at Wicked Wrench, which is
good name.
Yeah. It's a brand new. I don't know if it's new, but they actually got a new building right down the street from where we were going to stop out. So it's going to really work perfect. They got a great motorcycle shop there, lounge. The Antique Motorcycle Club of America, the local chapter there, is also teaming up with them to help host. So it sounds like they're going to do a bike night and an old bike night and combine it with our event. And we'll put on something very successful there.
Cool. So I see this says 3718 for miles. So that's the official miles.
Our official. It may change by a mile or two, but
yeah. Because people keep asking me, they're like, because I say 3,800, and they're like, how can that be 3,800? I'm like, but you don't understand. We zigzag. We do not go the straightest route. We're not going by way of the bird flies.
Exactly. So we just got done on Sunday with our final course run. The course master went out, started at the very beginning, made us all the way back down to South Padre Island, did the exact same days that it takes to start at the same exact time. Just so we have everything dialed in and consistent, and we got the final mileages. It may change by a mile or two here and there as we're dealing with some construction issues, and we may change a few things up last minute, but that's pretty close. But check this out. Everybody's like, oh man, this thing's one of the easiest routes. Yeah, whatever. You guys are just, you made it too easy. Well, I'll tell you what. This is the second longest route ever. There's only ever been one other route that's been longer than this. So this actually has about 400 more miles, 400 or 500 more miles than any other route that we usually do.
Are you just torturing me because you knew I was riding a single?
Hey, everybody coming up with these singles thought it was going to be easy. I'm telling you what, man, they got their work cut out from them. They're like, oh, you got no hills. We're not doing the Rocky Mountains. I tell you what, man, some of these places are going to kick your guys' ass.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, people kind of have said the same thing to me about hills. And I said, well, we don't have the height, but we have the steepness. That those hills out west, you don't even know you're going up. And, it's just a gradual, slow incline. Out here, you're going up. And that's where it's going to be crucial, being able to pull those hills.
No, it's all about the grade, I mean, it doesn't matter how high you're going in elevation. It's the type of grades. I mean, there's some of this stuff here, where you're coming down a hill, you may hit, a 20 mile an hour or 15 mile an hour curve, and then, have to climb up a 6 or 7% grade for, a mile or so. And that's going to kick people's ass for sure. Not even just on the singles, but, also on the twins. So.
Yeah, no doubt. The only ones that'll probably be humming along are the fours.
I'm hoping we can kind of kick their butt a little bit too,
Yeah, I hope so. Give them a run for their money.
I think what a lot of people need to realize too, it's very hot out right now, and it doesn't look like we're going to see any cool down period over the next month. So I think we'll be seeing these temperatures in the 90s and hundreds over the whole entire ride with, huge amounts of humidity. So I think we could see a lot of catastrophic failures, if people aren't riding their machines at the way they should be ridden in that type of heat, and try not to overwork them or themselves.
Yeah, no doubt. I know it's been hot here, really hot. So, I mean, I can't imagine getting, 1,200 miles south of here. It's going to be brutal.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I actually just ordered today a cooling vest.
And a lot of people get those lately. They were very popular on last year's chase, or on this year's chase, actually.
I was going to say this year's, yeah, because Tom actually told me to get one because he said he wore it on the in the Ozarks, and he said that it definitely helped. So I figured, what the heck, I might as well try.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna need them. You should have had some made with Cannonball logos. Probably could have killed it.
I probably wouldn't get them in time.
Yeah, true. That is, it is a tough thing to get apparel and stuff lately.
It is. I just put some stuff online here just this last week that was actually supposed to be here in January, and I'm luckily and that we got it here in time for the event. So,
Dad, I just booked you a ticket today to Nashville.
Okay. Yeah. So when do I get in?
Going to join us for the last half of the run.
Yeah, so we were going to go for a ride on a day off.
Okay. So I fly in on Sunday?
Yeah, I did it actually for Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
So you can hang out Sunday.
Yeah.
And then what's the stop, Jason, after when we leave Murfreesboro?
Where
do we go after that?
Let me grab my handy little cheat sheet here.
You don't know it by heart, Jay?
Oh, come on, Jason.
Huh?
The next day will actually be Trussville, Alabama, which is just right outside of Birmingham.
Alabama. What do we go to there for? Where do we end? What is the place? A Harley dealership?
No, it was actually supposed to be Barber Museum, but with scheduling conflict and with the amount of staff, and they're one of those stops that unfortunately we couldn't make this year. That was planned for the previous year, and it's just the way it is sometimes. I'm pretty bummed about not that happening, but we'll make it.
I mean, it is what it is. Seems like that's a common theme everywhere.
Right. And really that's one of our only days that we don't have a hosted stop at nighttime. I think we have 2 of them now, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, it gives riders a little bit more time, especially around that time and where we're getting into the deep south, to spend a little bit more time on their machines every night, spend some time on themselves, getting rested, and making the last half of the trip.
There's no rest on the Cannonball.
Yeah. Monday is the day off, though.
Sunday.
Sunday or Monday?
No, Sunday.
Sunday.
I got it.
You confused. Sure?
Maybe it's Monday. I don't know.
No, it's
I think
Sunday. I just looked today.
September
Well, I
19th.
hope yeah, the 18th is Saturday. I
So,
can't
yeah,
read that. It's too...
so Sunday.
It is Sunday, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Sunday, Dad. That's why I booked you for Saturday night.
Oh, okay. So Sunday,
So
and we're gonna
you can come.
ride Indians, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go to Music City, Indian,
Okay.
and get some bikes and go for a ride.
Yeah. Oh, very cool.
What are you gonna
Did
ride?
you have a call?
Did I call who?
Well, duh. What
No,
model?
oh, well, I don't know.
What's that? I didn't hear you.
We're gonna ride Chieftains.
I want to one of the new FTRs.
What do you want to ride?
One of the FTRs.
Me too. I don't know. Maybe I'll see if I can talk Cam into letting me borrow one, and then I'll come find you and you can ride it too.
There you go. I would enjoy that, especially down in that area. I mean, they got such great roads right there outside of Nashville and all that.
We're going to Maggie Valley too, right? To the Wheels Through Time.
Yeah, so that'll be a really great stop there. They're pulling out all the stops too on that, and actually we'll be there for quite a bit of time because that day is only a 150-mile day from Spartanburg to Maggie Valley. So we plan on getting into Wheels Through Time fairly early so the riders will have enough time to go through the museum and support.
What day is that, Jay?
That is
the day before.
Friday night.
Oh, that's Friday?
Yeah.
So I'll miss that.
That's too bad. That'll be a really good one. I mean, that'll be a really good one.
Yeah. Well, I've been there before. That's quite a place.
Mm-hmm.
I see Rowdy's watching. He says, looking forward to this adventure. Ditto,
I'm looking Rowdy.
Yeah. We got actually a bunch of people commenting on here. So thank you guys for all watching and tuning in and commenting and stuff. All right, so that starts. So when it officially starts on September 9th? No, 7th.
The very first day is September 9th, and we do what's called a prologue. All the riders will gather up at a predetermined location. This year will be at on Osborne Park. We were actually there for the 2019 cross country chase. That was one of our starting locations. So up there at the park, I think it's from like 2 to 4 o'clock that afternoon. Riders will ride up. We'll do one of the historic group photos that we always do. Take some individual photos. Be a great chance for the public to come out, meet the riders, get their own pictures, interact with everybody, ask questions, and then we'll do the ceremonial green flag start. And riders will do about a 30-mile course that day and back at the hotel. The next morning, we will be taking off from the Museum Valley ship, which is right on the river of Sault Ste. Marie. It's a big ship museum, very, very cool place. And we'll take off there from about 8 o'clock in the morning on our way to stop number 1, which will be Haggerty Museum or Haggerty in Traverse City. So
that's cool. That ship, I wanted to go on that when we were up there for the chase. It's certainly a beautiful area. I was wondering about it. So that'll be a cool spot to take off from.
Yeah. That place is so historic. Part of putting the this run together was, going from border to border. So we're actually going to be right on the Canadian border. We'll actually be able to see it. My goal before pre-pandemic was to actually take a group of riders, go across the border, get your passport stamped, and then do the same thing when we get to Mexico on the border down there. But
that would have been cool.
Unfortunately, we can't cross borders, and so that's maybe.
What about Mexico? You could probably cross into Mexico, right?
Yeah, you won't be able to get back.
Yeah.
Try to sneak in and sneak out,
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take the chance in Mexico.
No.
Especially that area. It's a pretty sketchy little area, right?
It would suck if you couldn't get back.
Yeah.
So,
All right, Jason. Well, thank you for, filling us in, and for everybody watching. Make sure you guys tune in to the Cannonball Facebook page and follow along with us.
hey, I
So
got
you
one more
can see.
before we go. Um, you know, events like this need your guys' support out there. If you can, help us by coming to the stop, giving us some support at one of these things. It'll definitely change your life. Go on the website, check it out where you can see us. Please help by buying merchandise. That keeps our event alive, keeps things going, makes it bigger and better every year. We can bring you great content. We take all that money. This year, we've decided to take a portion of all of our merchandise sales and give it to All Kids Bike to try to fund some spots for kids with bikes in early education. So that's a great program. Make sure when you're there, you support the riders, buy their merchandise. It helps them get across the country. It's a very expensive endeavor. And the riders and, even the organization need your guys' support out there. I know you guys have a great website where you can buy merchandise. So make sure you guys get on there and some of the other riders and help support.
Jason,
Yeah,
you
definitely.
really,
That's
you hit the nail on the head. It is a life-changing deal. Of course, being involved in the Cannonball has definitely changed a lot for us, because we were never old bike people before this, but we certainly are now. And for the people to come out and actually see all these old bikes, see all the people riding them, and everything that's involved in the Cannonball is truly worth, it's worth the take. So any of you people out there that are anywhere near the stops, come out and check it out. It's just a seriously cool deal. And thanks, Jason, for all the effort that you put into this thing to make it happen.
Oh, absolutely. We love it. It's a great passion. What fuels me is getting these emails from people and say, thank you for, bringing this group to our city. And, it's really changed our lives. And, you don't get to see stuff. You don't even get to see stuff like this in museums, and to get to see these crazy dudes travel across the country over a 3-week period is unbelievable. So,
Yeah. Oh, it truly is.
but
well, we're looking forward to it.
in a couple of weeks. And, I hope this is one of our best journeys ever.
Yeah. Well, thanks again, Jason, for everything you do and for coming on today.
I think it's
All right. We'll see you guys later.
cool.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Jason. Corporate
Oh, I get the
lunching.
big picture again.
Yeah, you get the big picture. So I got to go because I'm at corporate lunching for Lawrence and Lynch Company down here in Wareham at Makepeace, which is a huge cranberry farmers. So, and I know you want to get out on the water, I'm sure, right, Dad?
Yeah, 90 up here at Sebago Lake, and we're anxious to get back out on the lake and cruise around and stay cool.
Yeah. All right, guys.
But listen, we want to give a shout out to Cherokee.
Yeah, somebody asked about that.
Yeah, the weekend that Jody leaves for the Cannonball, I leave for the Cherokee Rally in Cherokee, North Carolina. It's a very cool rally.
11.
Yeah, it's a very cool rally. We're doing a Perwitz paint show there. So if you've got a cool bike with a nice paint job and you want to come and show it off and have a good time, great riding. We're going to do a ride on Friday for Bikers for Bullies, and it'll be all up through the mountains and on the Blue Ridge. And then Saturday will be our paint show. So hopefully I'll see some of you people at the Cherokee Rally.
So, all right. So that's, like he said, September 11th in North Carolina for any of you guys local to that area. And then if you're local to that area, come on out because we'll be there, the Cannonball, a couple days later. So I'll post all this stuff. But a shout out to Indian Motorcycles, Law Tigers, Badlands, and NAMS for supporting chopper history. And I guess we'll be back next Thursday for another show, which is going to be awesome. DP and I going on a field trip. So
Yeah,
you're
it's
not
gonna be
going to
a
want to
good
miss
one.
that show.
Make sure you tune in next week. And also, Law Tigers is going to be the title sponsor for our Cherokee show.
Yeah. Next week's show, I hope it's this hot next week.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, it'll be so nice. So that's just a little hint for you guys. So make sure you tune in next Thursday to Chop a History.
Okay, bye,
All right, I
everybody.
think that's it. See ya.
Bye.